Truck's packed up, headed to Eastern Oregon, meeting my son and his partner and my future granddaughter. Up there, we're gonna go through a place called, some canyons called Owyhee, O-W-Y-H-E-E, not Hawaii. We're gonna go up there and do some fishing, some paddleboarding, chill under the stars, just get away from the city, get away from phones and service, and get into nature, be where we're intended to be, and enjoy life for a minute. So, super excited about this. Hell yeah. We drove from southern Utah to eastern Oregon, and on the way we went through eastern Nevada. We took State Route 50, which is considered the loneliest road in America. And you can see why. It's just long and straight, and there's not a lot to it. But it was awesome to just lose myself in a book or a podcast or my thoughts. And then we were excited to meet up. We were ready to camp. It was late, so we tucked ourselves up under some cedar trees. We watched the sunset, sat by the fire, listened to some coyotes howling, which was just an awesome night. And then we got some sleep pretty early that night. The next morning we got up pretty early, chilled around for just a few minutes, and then we started packing our stuff. We still had 14 hours of driving this day to get to Owyhee Canyons, so we hit the road pretty early.
Hi Taylor, good morning.
Although the roads in Nevada can be pretty long and straight and uneventful, the little towns you come to are actually pretty cool and have a lot of history. In fact, Virginia City was at one point after the gold rush, became one of the wealthiest cities in America, actually in the world.
Oh no, what, who, when, where, well that's that man. They thought they drove me crazy, but watch how I grind. Oh no, there he goes again.
After driving about 10 hours, we were pretty excited to get off the road. I pulled out my drone, which was awesome. First flight out, yep, I crashed it. It was almost a premonition of a way of how the rest of the evening would go, but we laughed it off and hit the road. The drive through the Oregon desert was incredible. It was beautiful, fun, and full of excitement. And along the way, we spotted some desert pronghorn antelope, and they are the fastest animals in North America. They can run up to 55 miles an hour. It is a skill they evolved to outrun predators like the American cheetah. And watching them glide across the prairies was amazing. It made us feel like we were in Africa. The landscapes got even more beautiful as the sun started going down. The ride across the desert was amazing, but little did we know what was coming up. The rest of our evening, up until 11 p.m., was spent rock crawling over sharp basalt with the constant spotter. It slowed us way down. Where maps said it should take 6 minutes, it took us 2.5 hours.
Just pass it for a tiny bit. You're good right there. Come straight. Solid. Determined. Go. Hold on. All right. Just so I know.
All right. Good spotting.
All right.
Oh, Texas pinstriping on the side.
Right.
We finally made it down to Owyhee Canyon, and come to find out the road was out. It was a bridge that was totally washed out. So we went to bed about 11 o'clock when we got there, got some much needed rest, and then the next morning I flew my drone overhead. We could see where the bridge was gone. And we also discovered some hot springs, as well as a pretty cool camping spot. So that was pretty awesome to wake up to that. And these waterfalls were coming right out of the warm springs. They weren't really hot, but they were warm and very clear. And from up top, you can see how many different springs there are going just into this part of the river. So the next morning, we decided was going to go for it. Was going to go down to the bottom, which would be hard to get out of because it was very, very hard to get down to. And then we're going to cross the river, and we're going to go up the other side. So we had to spot each other, of course. Taylor was incredible at spotting. Got me through without blowing any tires or breaking a tie rod or any problems. And it doesn't show up on camera how steep this is, but it was even kind of hard to walk up and down parts of it.
I wish I knew. I would just grab him.
He's definitely not like a poisonous one, but at the same time, if they bite you, they still have bacteria. We were pretty excited to get down to the bottom and do some fishing and set up camp. We've been driving for 2 days pretty much straight all the time, so it was nice to go about 300 yards and camp, even though it took us quite a while to get there. We finally made it to the river and it was nice.
Yeah, it's too shallow right here.
Is it? Yours launches. It's like a springboard. Yeah. Nice. He's a fighter. Dude, I just love the stories they're telling. The fish.
Oh, I know.
If they get away, they're like, oh, dude, you have no idea. What just happened?
Got a new rod and I got some new line. Got a boat, it's just about time to head on out to my favorite spot. It's just about fishing time. Bee bye, bicky bye, bo, bicky bye, bicky boo. Bee bye, bicky bye, bo, bicky bye.
Just when you think you're gonna hold still for you, too.
First throw, dude.
Got
That shit was
Hey, that was long.
gathered up a gear,
Not
found
crazy,
small,
that's
then cast out a line. Hoping to catch a big mess of fish. It's just about supper time. First thing you know, my home again in bed.
We had about a 15-mile drive on the oil to a place called Rome, where we could get some gas and some ice. Welcome to Rome. And we could not get out of there fast enough. I didn't even speed this up. This is just how fast we were moving to get away from that crazy little town. So most of this day was so dusty that we had to split up and was driving quite a ways because whoever was behind, which was mostly Taylor because he's the good son, was getting super dusted out. At times, it really felt like we were driving across a Mars landscape. It was such a trip. Birch Creek Ranch is the place we're trying to get to camp, so we were pretty excited to see this sign and get out of that high prairie down into the canyon. Full drive is highly recommended. Alrighty, we got this. We finally got down the canyon to the Owyhee River where we could set up camp and relax. It had been a long day.
Can I hold it?
Yes, they are weirdos. We found a stump. Super dry stump.
That was so sick.
It was gonna chop it up into wood since it was out.
Over there. What now? Woo!
It was really nice to get a fire going and listen to the birds. They were all around us. And then the breeze came in and felt super good.
Yeah.
How many do you want?
Oh yeah.
I was like, what's that noise?
Code word. My
Nobody.
nickname until I was probably like 14 was Toad.
I see where he went.
I don't know.
I see him swim.
Oh, dude, you gone.
Yeah.
Tell me about this bad boy.
So I threw it out. Yeah, I threw this out and it snapped the first day. And the second day I threw it out again and it snapped. So now we made it contract.
Wood and duct tape, baby.